I like everything about women, like the connection, but it's something about that protection. When you got a good man who cares, it's rare.
If you placed a hot chick and a hot dude in front of me, I'm gonna be like, she's more attractive.
It feels easier with a man than
Yeah, because
with a
men are
woman.
easy. You guys are whores.
Well, that's why I feel like I don't date men, because I don't need, like, I don't want to date a man, but I'll sleep with a man because it's easy.
I don't think it takes away your sexual orientation at all, whoever you end up with, because your sexual orientation is your own.
I would rather be like the guy sneaky link who's like,
You're problematic.
Welcome back to the Be Free Show, everybody. My name is Brian Terada, and today we are asking the question, do all bisexual people think the same? I would date someone of the same sex.
I'm not into, I don't know, romantically, like in love. Ah, this sounds so
Are you
bad.
bisexual?
Yeah, but I get it. Like dating, in my mind, I feel like it ends with a woman. So maybe it's my Southern Christian upbringing that's fucked up my brain, and maybe I'll get therapy and be standing with you one day. But I've always felt that way, so I never wanted to waste a guy's time. Like I have dated guys, but in my mind, I'm like, oh, it may be unresponsible to continue to date a man if I know it won't end.
You don't want to waste guys' time?
No.
It's so fun though.
Nope.
Yeah.
Like monogamously, because if we're talking monogamous, just the same sex, I'm gonna be over there.
Yes.
But like, you know, but only a woman, monogamously.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh.
Are you leaving too?
So you would only date a woman if you could be in an open relationship?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Gotta have that man in there.
All bisexual people, I always think it ends.
The
There's an
bisexuality
ending to
ends?
bisexuality in a way.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, if you are bisexual and you date women and then you end up marrying a man, are other people still viewing you as bisexual?
I don't think it takes away your sexual orientation at all, whoever you end up with, because your sexual orientation is your own.
I'm aware enough to say that I feel like maybe a part of me is still like my homophobic mother is like, you better get a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Therapy for sure.
Yeah.
And see, I don't know how I would feel if I was raised around people who had a certain judgment on it. I don't know if I would have come out as easily or at all.
I was also raised that way. I had a boyfriend, and then I texted my mom that she wanted to know where I was. So I said I'm at my boyfriend's house. And then I came home and she was like, you said boyfriend, was that a mistake? And I said, no, I was with a boyfriend. And then she was like, oh, okay, cool. Is he cute?
That's the most important question, honestly.
When I was in high school, everybody that was gay was like flamboyantly gay. And I was like, I'm not that, but I'm into that. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm not to that level, but I am about it, you know? And then it wasn't until I hooked up with guys that I decided I got to tell my parents. Mom still does not buy it at all. She's just like, you're just a curious person. That's all that's going on here. And my dad was cute when I told him. He was in tears and he was like, you still like football, right? That's all he cares about.
Do you still like football?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
More than he thought.
Yeah, you're like, for more reasons than one.
Exactly. So yeah.
Tight pants.
Exactly.
I'm more attracted to men than women.
This is tough.
My man.
My man.
When I'm down and out, I'll be with a guy. Cause I'd never want to be the broke boyfriend. Like I don't want to be like the boyfriend who can't buy these stuff. Like I would rather be like the guy sneaky link who's like,
You're problematic.
maybe I'm awful. Is that bad? I don't know.
The energy that men, like masculine men, give to me, I'm more attracted to. I like everything about women, like the connection, but it's something about that protection. When you got a good man who cares, it's rare.
I think women are more attractive than men, just like period. And I've like dated a shit ton of men. I've been with men, but like if you placed a hot chick and a hot dude in front of me, I'm gonna be like, she's more attractive.
There's a wider range of women I'm attracted to than there is men I'm attracted to.
Yeah.
It's a thinner lane for men I'm attracted to.
It feels easier with a man than
Yeah, because
with a
men are
woman.
easy. You guys are whores.
Well, that's why I feel like I don't date men, because I don't need, like, I don't want to date a man, but I'll sleep with a man because it's easy.
My friend who's bisexual, she has a good metaphor where she's like, men are like fast food and women are like a good salad. You have like a good salad, you're like, this is amazing, I should do this all the time.
Yeah.
And then it's like 3 a.m. and you're drunk and you're like, I'll just order it on my phone. I'll just get the guy on my phone.
If you're hot, you're hot.
Yeah.
I don't want a salad or fast food. I want a steak. So,
Give me the meat.
and I'll find it.
Gay sex is better than straight sex.
Better is a tough word.
From past experiences, I'd say I'd had better sex with guys, but there's some loose guys out there, so.
Men can do certain things that objects might not be able
Right.
to get you there with, but
can,
women can do something. They, yeah, can I just say it? They eat pussy much better than men.
Women
it
give
just
way
is
better.
what it is.
Women
They
give
know
way
how to
better
do
head.
it.
Yeah. I don't like cold penises, so the dildo
Yeah.
is cold. Like it's not body temp. And then when you get a guy, you're like, oh, I can actually feel you. Like I can feel the warmth. But I've definitely had more orgasms with women.
It's like a technique thing too. Like sucking on a woman's breast, there's like a different passion to it. Sucking on a man's nipple is like looking for your keys in your pocket.
I think it's just a matter of where you are experienced sexually. It's good with a woman because you can do certain things with them. It's good with a man because you can do certain things with them. But if you know what you're doing, it's good sex.
Period.
So it's like,
I'm definitely thinking like casual sex. And casual sex with men, if I'm honest, can be scary. Because because it's two like grown men, it's like you can get taken advantage of. Whereas like with a woman, I feel like I'm in control and it's easier to trust. It's hard to trust men.
but I do like that women squirt though. That's just
Well,
had to
men
throw that
can
out
squirt
there.
too, just different.
Involuntarily? No. Men would piss on you. That's all that is.
I'm open to an open relationship.
I'm like, where'd everyone else go?
I'm greedy. I mean, because I do like both. I couldn't be monogamous with a woman, but I'm interested in women. So if I like a woman and we vibe, I'm like, okay, I do like you. I want to be in a relationship with you, but I can't just do you. Like I need somebody. I need the real meat.
The first time I did it, it was like very much a don't ask, don't tell policy as far as like who else we're sleeping with, who else we're seeing. Like it's just like pretend that it's not happening. Like when we hang out, we're together, but when we're not together, you can see whoever, be talking to whoever, and like let's just not talk about it. But that's a really difficult thing to do because eventually someone will find out something and then it all pours out and now you have all this like trust issues and stuff.
If it's an open relationship because both of you have like mindsets where you want to be open to other experience with other people, I think that works. I see a lot of people are in a relationship and one of them just will not stop cheating and the other one's like, well, fuck it, I'll go flirt with people too. And they're saying it's open, but really you're like sad at a bar trying to flirt with people while your partner is like living their life and still
Yeah,
gets to
that
come
doesn't
home.
work.
I do not fit in the gay community.
When I've told men that I'm bisexual, it becomes this like experiment to them. And so men are like, go make out with a girl then. With women, it's like, no, all you need is like a little bit of me or something. It's not gonna like switch anything for me. I'm still gonna be attracted to everybody.
People like to tell me how gay I am. I'm like, hold on. I'm who I am. And they're like, no, you're gay. I'm like, but I'm not, but okay.
I'm like, let me be both. But I feel like sometimes gay men especially don't let you be both. They're like, you're here or you're there. And I think you're here. And it's weird.
Being accepted in the gay community, that's the experience I choose to make it. As a community, we don't, as much as there is that as a whole, generally, we don't really like judge or push other people out. And so like my experience is what I make it, and I don't feel like I don't fit in. I feel like I fit in as much as I say I fit in.
I wish I was just straight or just gay.
If you asked me a year ago, I'll be over there.
Why?
Didn't accept myself.
I would have loved to just be straight or just be gay. People doubt bisexuality, especially in men, I feel like. People are like, you're not really bi, you're just straight and confused, or gay and confused. It's like, I can be bi and confused. It is a weird experience to be sleeping with women and sometimes thinking about a man or missing a guy, and then feeling like, okay, that must mean I'm gay. And then you go sleep with a guy and you're thinking about a man or missing feeling boobs or whatever, and you're like, I guess that means I must be straight. And it's like this dichotomy in your head where you feel like you can never really trust what you are.
We care too much what people think of us.
Yeah.
'Cause at the end of the day,
confidence.
yeah, that's why I said a year ago I'll be over there, because being an influencer, I care way too much of what other people thought.
Being gay is one thing, but being like black and gay is a whole nother thing. It feels like you're fighting 3 battles in a way. It's even more hurtful when black people are homophobic, because it's like, damn, like, you my people.
Like in my dating life, I have a type, and it's girls that don't like me back. And so, and then I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go try to date a man then. I'm gonna try that. But then I don't want to be with a man. And so then at the end of the day, I feel like I'm still just losing. And there was like a time recently where I was sitting in my car after like a date, and I was just like, it would be so much easier if I was just straight, because I wouldn't be like so confused right now and like torn between like, why can't I be romantically involved with a man on another level, but like I can be physically attracted to one, and why am I not being successful with women? Like, why am, like, it hurts when you're losing. It hurts when you're losing times 2. Like, I have a lot of privilege in just like the way that I look and like the way that I present myself, and so like, it's not the way society views me that I feel like I wish I was like sometimes just straight. It's me personally just like not being able to balance both sides.
You can lose somebody because you're not light enough, you're not dark enough, you're not Hispanic enough, you don't have enough hair or whatever. It could be anything. I think it feels personal, but it's really not. It's just people, they aren't for you.
I think it's a lack of communication in dating, period. And that's why people end up in these long-term relationships of toxicity.
Bisexual people are more likely to cheat than straight people.
Men are most likely to cheat.
That's all.
I mean, I've just been like in relationships with bisexual people, I guess, especially with women who like have gone out to like bars or whatever, and then like hooked up with a woman, and then been like, I hooked up with, a woman. And it's like, we're in a monogamous thing, but they're like, you won't care because it was a woman. You know what I mean? Like, don't you find that hot? Don't you find that? And I'm like, technically that's cheating. I do kind of find it hot also, but like technically that is like a cheating thing.
What if she hooked up with a guy?
If we're not in an open thing, it's probably over.
So that's worse than if she hooked up with a girl?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm a guy. I have a penis. We have that at home. Where are you going? Because I get that, right? Where it's like, sometimes I just want to like go out to a gay bar and like have a gay night. I would understand that if she wanted to do that, but it's still, people who are bisexual do have more options, and there can be like a freedom from your partner to hook up with somebody that's not their same sex.
I don't think that's like your intention, but I feel like it kind of diminishes like the gay experience too. And like, obviously you're allowed to have your preference, but you thinking like, if she sleeps with a woman, it's less bad than like if she sleeps with a man. Like, I feel like it's just as bad, but it's you personally, so it's different.
Yeah, and I think it is like cheating both ways, and it's like, it still hurts.
It hurts less.
It hurts less.
I've been cheated on by lesbians, I've been cheated on by straight men. I'm the only person who does both and never cheated.
Some bisexual people, they yearn for the same sex if they already have the opposite sex, or if they have vice versa.
Yeah.
They don't associate it as a violation, because they feel like, I've already chosen you, I love you, I want you, I'm just coming for them.
I love that point about like, if you're in a like same-sex relationship, you do kind of crave the opposite, and if you're in an opposite-sex relationship, you do kind of crave the same-sex relationship.
You said what?
Have you guys craved the opposite during?
Yeah, but then I didn't cheat.
Yeah.
I was just like, damn, I'm horny, and then I got over it.
When I started
I haven't craved the opposite. I just crave busting a nut.
Yeah, but and to that point, who's easier to bust a nut with?
Guys.
Exactly.
But,
And I feel like for women, it will be easier to make out with a woman at the bar.
Yeah, but you still gotta have a level of maturity. You can't be wild out here in these streets.
Yeah, it's
That's
wrong.
not
It's
what
wrong.
it is.
I feel
It's
like that
wrong.
could segue to like maybe something like turning into an open relationship or something
Yeah.
like that. But like until you have that conversation,
I'm locked
like
in.
she said, you need to be mature.
That's how my
like you need to have
relationship-
respect for your partner.
You're right that it's like it's definitely a young thing, but I think you're also right that it's like cheaters cheat, and there's people who have been scarred by cheaters before, so that they would like never ever cheat just because they know the pain of it. And I think that goes beyond sexuality.
Absolutely.
I
It's all a
think.
person thing.
I think the gay community in all of the gay community, whether that's lesbian, trans, anything, we're more open-minded to sexual experiences. So it's like that kind of puts us in a position to cheat rather than being monogamous. So I think it's really up to you if you want to choose to be monogamous or entertain your sexual cravings.
Yeah.
To be gay in our society, no matter where you were, for half of your life, you had to do it in secret. So it's like
I think I see what you're saying. It's like you could have trust issues and you could have honesty issues because for a long time you didn't trust yourself and you weren't honest with yourself and you weren't honest with other people in the world and you didn't feel safe being that way. So now for you to trust somebody and be honest with somebody feels really scary.
We can't continue to project our stuff onto
Yeah.
other
No.
people.
I think that's where
And then-
maturity comes back in. At the same time, eventually you have to heal from all this.
Right.
Therapy. It's not my
Yeah.
fault. They're using the closet.
Yeah.
I just got here.
It's not.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like weren't we all in the closet at one point? So like if I'm with a girl and she wants to cheat on me with whoever, you were right there in the closet with me. I saw you behind the coats. Like I saw you.
Thank y'all so much for watching. Do all bisexual people think the same? And thank you to these wonderful bisexual people for being here and having that conversation. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Hey guys.
Thank you guys.